What's up, traders? One trade today in CIEN. A little bit of a battle trying to mess around with a hangover. So let's get to it. All right, traders. So first things first, I just want to let you know there's not going to be a live stream tonight. I'm actually going down to the beach with the wife. My mother is over here watching the kids for us. It's kind of a long-needed break, so that'll be nice. We attempted to trade a hangover here. Not going to do the live trade. It was kind of a slower trade. As you can see, the volume wasn't too crazy. It wasn't our typical play. Nothing was really kind of popping at the bell, so we just kind of jumped over here because we had this one watch in pre-market. Looking for it to be, a little bit of a hangover. Because if we scroll out a little bit, she had a nice big move that we played yesterday. And it just kind of looked like in after hours in pre-market, she didn't want to continue. So we decided to try and play the hangover, because usually when that happens, we get this nice little dip at the bell, and usually she'll kind of hopefully fade for the rest of the day. So we actually, just so I can scroll in so we can see the orders, we got in on this candle as she was coming down right here at 45.21. She did dip down, but we were looking for more than this. We were obviously looking for this thing to keep fading. She decided to jump up, and when you're playing these hangovers, usually it's nice if you get a little bit of a pop at the bell, because you can obviously short into that and then look for the hangover to kind of start. So that's kind of what we did when we didn't get the initial drop down that we were looking for. And sure enough, when she actually got up to 45.90, we actually got at 45.68 on the way, because it kind of felt like she stalled after she got over 50 again. And sure enough, right after we got in, she decided to jump up to 45.90. We actually had a limit order sitting at 46.15 for pretty much all the way up until here. We were just looking for this thing to kind of pop up, hit 46.15, and then hopefully kind of do what she ended up doing here. As you can see, she actually got up to 46.04. Didn't want to miss the ad, because if we would have got like an ad here without going over 46, like if we would have just added up here, we would have been out of this right here for a decent little gain. However, she never got it. She just kind of consolidated. Finally got over 46. Couldn't get up to 46.15. We actually hit the sell button while we were still in that limit order, and then exit out, obviously. But we wanted to make sure we got it. We ended up getting 45.99 on the bid. She did come back down a little bit, and then she started rising back up. As you can see on this candle, we took those shares off because it did feel like she was kind of still trying to make higher lows. So we took those off so that we could recycle those shares if she did run again. Sure enough, she did. She definitely felt toppy here. As you can see, we waited till this is a good 3 or 4 minutes at this level. Didn't seem like she wanted to really break through into the 20s. So we decided to take our 100 shares back at 46.19. We actually had 50 shares loaded in the box, so it would have cost us commissions here, but we ended up realizing the mistake, and then we hit the button again just to make sure we got the full 100 shares. And as she was coming down, when we got into profit, we took our first 100 shares off, and we were looking for more, and right at VWAP, it really felt like she was stalling. So we took them off, and then sure enough, it took about a minute, but then she decided to make this move, and then she came back up, and now she's kind of staying under VWAP for the VWAP fade. So if we were a little bit more patient, or maybe had more shares, I didn't really want to just take half of this and let 50 shares ride. It would have been a really long trade. It was already a really long trade, and I got a lot of stuff to do today, so I didn't really even want to be in a trade this long, but it's what it is. 25.50 on the day. After commissions, there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 tickets. So that's actually 8 times 3, 8, 16, 24. So we're actually only up $1.50 after commissions, and probably after fees, it's probably just scratch for the day. So not going to complain. Scratch day on a day where there really wasn't too much volume. None of our normal plays were out there for us. So like and subscribe if you haven't already. Have a good weekend. Any questions or comments, just leave them down below, and I'll talk to you guys on Monday. Peace.